You've heard about the Chinese buying American farmland and sites near American military bases. Now a Chinese businessman is trying to buy part of America's water supply and overpaying by multiples. It's true, and it's happening in Nashua, New Hampshire. This is just another in line of many bad acts by the Chinese government, threatening to invade Taiwan, the COVID cover-up, aggressively spying, a massive military buildup paid for by American taxpayers, sending a spy balloon over the U.S. mainland, stealing American military technology. NewsNation's senior national correspondent Brian Entin is investigating in New Hampshire.
Nashua, New Hampshire, once a hub for textile manufacturing, now a possible hub for the Chinese.
And you have the airport here, you have a water supply that they're looking to capture.
Communist China owning a building like this.
The latest Chinese concern is what's going here. China's largest beverage company, called Nung Fu, bought this industrial site next to the Penachuk water system where the area's drinking water comes from. Nung Fu would use the local water for their beverage plant.
Being tied into our Penachuk water system and taking millions of gallons a day of drinking water from the citizens of Nashua is very concerning.
What locals find most suspicious is what Nung Fu paid for the site, $67 million, more than 4 times the assessed value of just $15 million.
Were there any public meetings, or was there any sort of outreach? Did anyone know what was happening?
No, not at all. This seems to be kind of like the color of this building. This was done very stealthy.
So this is the massive site that Nung Fu bought. The building is pretty much abandoned. We can't fly the drone because it's so close to the airport, but I'm going to drive around the building to show you just how big it is. It's 337,000 square feet, sitting on 23 acres of land. And it's very close to the Nashua airport, several defense contractors, and an FAA control center.
I had no idea, so I did some research both in English and Mandarin Chinese, which is my first language, and I was just shocked.
Lily Tang Williams fled Chinese communism and is now running for Congress in New Hampshire.
If you were in China speaking out like this, you would...
I disappear.
You would disappear?
Of course. I'm afraid if I go back, they let me go in, and they don't let me come out. I disappear, but they want me to shut up.
Williams says they want her to shut up about the Chinese soft power invasion and the national security concerns of projects like Nung Fu.
What is China trying to do when they buy up all of this land around America?
So I have been trying to warn people. Xi Jinping has a China dream. And his China dream is to use soft power invasion of the United States.
Soft power invasion.
Soft power invasion, business and education, apps like TikTok, WeChat, and media, entertainment, everything they can without fire one shot to expand into Western countries like the United States.
The expansion in Nashua, New Hampshire goes beyond just Nung Fu. Something else strange, just a couple of miles from where we were, where the Chinese company purchased that building, is this abandoned college, Daniel Webster College. It's a 50-acre site, and it was also purchased by a Chinese investor about 7 years ago for $14 million. Much of the campus remains totally abandoned. The mayor of Nashua tells me that Chinese investor bought the college campus for double what it was worth. And now Nung Fu has come to town, paying 4 times the appraised value. He isn't against the project, but admits it's strange.
If the land was valued at like $15 million and they paid $67 million, I guess I'm still trying.
It's very weird. Why they would do that, I have no idea.
I mean, have you heard anything?
No. It's very puzzling as to why that would happen.
And so, Leland, the mayor says he doesn't have any national security concerns. He says the city will not sell the actual water company, but everyone here is wondering why that Chinese company would pay 4 times the assessed value, why the area near the watershed, and then also the college campus. Leland?
Great reporting, Brian. It's worth pointing out in so many of these cases, the Chinese go to great lengths to disguise exactly who's buying it and why. So when people don't want you to know what they're doing, we send Brian Entin out there. Great work, my friend. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased News for all Americans.